Kylie Bertucci, Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in Australia, here with you with another Facebook Live today. If you are watching the replay either on YouTube, hello, or Facebook, hi there. Say replay and that you're watching the replay, because I love hearing from you all and I hope everyone is well. We've had a very busy week. I've done quite a number of videos this week, so if you missed those, please head over to YouTube and have a look. Or you can actually see a lot of them here on my Facebook page as well, or my blog, kyliebertucci.com. That will direct you to a lot of the videos. So I'm just having a look to make sure that everything is working, technology is happy, because you never know these days. I had such a good sleep last night. In fact, such a good sleep that I literally woke up in a panic and went, oh my goodness, I've got a live this morning. Quick, Bruno, quick. So he's just brought in a coffee. I still have just woken up eyes. Good morning, everyone. Oh, yay, Andre's here. See, I'm glad I got up, Andre. It was for you. I can't not get up. You've set an alarm and everything. Hello. Hi, Liz. Hi, Lynn. Claudia. Oh, from Germany. Yes, please say hello to each other as well. And if you see Anne jump on, say hello to Anne in person because she's deaf. I think it's like Grisoni or something like that. Oh, yes, Scott. Yes, my morning voice. And I can't believe I missed the update about Archie. How come you didn't tag me when the name was announced? I was waiting for that name to be announced, but I must say I very much like it. I'm loving the name Archie. It's super cute. Yeah, and it's much better than choosing something like Alexander. That would be like, yeah, hasn't it been done before? And it's still kind of royal. Archie's very like, ooh, hello. Royal, but not. Hello, hello. So you may have seen my video yesterday about chopping 6x6 paper. Could help if I was on my work Instagram. I'm such a hardworking girl. You probably saw my video yesterday about chopping 6x6 paper. If you didn't, all good, go back there yesterday, but I thought I'll have a standalone video just for how to chop my 6x6 paper so that people didn't have to watch a whole extra bit too. Hi, Linda, good to see you. And Maggie. Oh, look at all these lovely people. New blood makes a difference. It sure does. So I'm going to show you here exactly what I did so that you can see the chopping that I did. So this is what I did yesterday. And as soon as I finish this live, I will be updating all of the USA and Canada card templates. So if you've purchased my card template tutorial, this card template tutorial will help you with all of your measurements in all of your countries ones. So all of us have different measurements. So if you don't live in the US or Canada, please don't follow an Australian tutorial unless you know that they're giving you the right measurements for you. You got to hear them say, if you have imperial or 8.5 inches by 11 inches, then you would use this. But this is the confusing thing. And I'll keep saying this because I know there's so many people that don't know this, and this is really, really important. So there's A4 inches. There's this one here, which is A4 metric, right? So there was a time period where people used inches in Australia. Then we moved to metric. I think it was in the 1960s or something like that. I don't know when, but there are still some people that use inches. But we use A4 cardstock as our base. And then in the United States and in Canada, you guys use letter cardstock, 8.5 inches by 11 inches. So you would need different measurements for your cardstock to get 2 card bases out of 1 sheet of paper. Oh, if you got the wrong card kit, PM me and we can swap it over. No problem. Don't worry, you're not the first. So many people have done it. So yeah, just let me know and I'll send you. Oh, I'm glad you like my accent, Mary Jane. We're like, Australians sound like, we hear Australians on the TV and we're like, oh, is that what we sound like? So yes, these card templates are very, very important for you to know exactly what measurements you need in your country, in your measurements. And they will help you to create so much easily and so much faster. Is it so much easier? Easier. Sorry, I'm still waking up. So today I want to show you, and I'll use my, well, basically it doesn't matter because if you have these templates, I'll just say, use the Gorgeous Grape base and you'll know what it is in your measurements in your country. And, oh, thank you, Jessie May. And then you're going to need, oh, where did my beautiful Poppy Parade layer go? Did I not put it back? It'll turn up. It'll turn up in someone else's, I'm sure. I can see that there's already something in here that shouldn't be. It'll be in the inches one. So it's just important that when you're chopping, especially something like this, the 6x6 paper, as you can see here, I've done one size is the card front, and then the other size is what's left. Yes, there's still people that use inches in Australia. I learnt that from all my girls in my team. I was like, no, in Australia we use metric. No one uses inches. And then all of them are like, I do. I was like, what? It was such an epiphany to me. And then I've heard recently, and please tell me if you do, but is there anyone that uses metric in Canada? And if you do, please let me know, because that will mean there will be a 4th measurement flying out there. No wonder we're confused, right? So we need something that breaks it all down and helps us to work it all out properly, because we need to know how to chop our paper. We need to know how to cut our card. Is it not the first thing that we need to do is chop our card? It's like the most important thing. So I've got one here. I'll use this one instead. I don't know where my Poppy Parade layer went. It's somewhere in this room. So this is the inches Australian one. So you can see it's like slightly different to the metric one, but it works. It works for the peeps that use this. And then we have like a strip of leftover. And so what you can do with the card templates is you can say, okay, get your basic grey and put that on your Gorgeous Grape base, and then you can use it, and we'll show you today exactly how you can use it to create some awesome cards. So what I'm going to do today is use this beautiful new stamp set here, Soft Spring. Good, I'm so glad. Yay! So this one here I thought was really nice to this designer series paper. Nice backdrop, and it's a great way to introduce the new in colors, because we want to celebrate the new in colors and start getting used to them, because I have to admit I'm not overly attached to them yet, but I know when I start using them I will form an attachment. So that's what I need to do. And then what I'm going to do is basically work out what I want my layers to be. So actually I'm going to check here. I'm going to cut myself another Poppy Parade, because, and this is the beauty about having the tutorial, so you can just chop some more, because I really want to show you the right measurements for me, because it's my card size here. I wonder where I put it. The little card template gremlin stole it last night. Anyway, here are our in colours. So I'll show you this one. This is Purple Posy. I got mine at Onstage. So there was a few issues with foaming. If you're one of those people that had the foaming issue, you can just, we've got like a little shopping voucher plastic thing that you can use to smush down. But we found ours was not it's not foamy or anything like that, and it works fine. So if you have any issues though, you can let Stampin' Up know, but ours are all good. It's digital, Sharon. You'll get it in an email, and then you can click on the link and open the PDF. It'll come instantly. So if you haven't got it, just let me know. Seaside Spray. So that one's really beautiful, that one. Terracotta Tile. This one's probably one of my favorites, and the other favorite is Pretty Peacock. And what else have we got here? Rococo Rose. I love that name. And I actually really like this pink. As many of you know, I'm not a pink girl, but I'm really enjoying this color pink. I think it's a really nice, so I think it will be a go-to for me. It fills a good void for me, and I love Pretty Peacock. For me, it's sort of Island Indigo-esque, and I really was sad when Island Indigo left. In fact, I was very close to changing my website, because my blog is very Island Indigo, but I was like, oh no, I like those colors. I'll leave them for now. So glad I did, because for the next 2 years it's now on trend. I just knew it would come back in style. Hi, Bruno Bertucci. But yeah, I'm loving this because this is like more of an autumn color, so this will go really nice with our Cajun Craze and all our gorgeous Regals, crushed curry. So I can see that being another addition for all the autumn time. And yeah, really, really good selection. And these two, perfect in the subtles, and will be a really nice addition. I know there's been a lot of people that have been asking for a purple. So I'm really happy that Stampin' Up! Has fulfilled that need and got some purple. Now, I'm just going to get my Poppy Parade and chop up. Maybe Bruno was in here last night using my card templates. Can I blame you, Bruno? Or maybe Jessie was here using my card templates. I tell you what, there's some beautiful cards in here that Bruno made last night. Whoa, amazing. He's been, like, busy. I don't know when. I went to bed very late. What time did you go to bed, Bruno Bertucci? Because if you were crafting last night, or was it this morning? Actually, no, it was probably this morning while I was having a sleep in. That would be more like it. All right, I'm happy now. I've got my Poppy Parade back. That's the best thing about having the measurements. It's like always here. Actually, I'll keep this.
Did you find the card templates?
I did. I got the card templates, but it's missing the Poppy Parade, which is really weird. But anyway,
I've got the Poppy Parade. Yes.
Deal it. I love it when I blame someone and it's actually true. I'm like, where would I put the Poppy Parade?
I was cutting the inserts for the customer cards. Hi, everybody. In my pajamas.
Thank you. I was going cray-cray. But anyway, I've got a spare one now. I've got 2 Poppy Parades in here. That's hilarious. Okay. This is the problem that I have. Some people go, oh, I'd love it if my husband would craft. Yes, things can go missing. You can have issues. So I'm just going to make sure I'm in the right spot so that you can see. So I want to do a base here. What have we got? We want the, and I want to show you actually this beautiful ribbon. So we have got all of the inks. Now this is all pre-order items. So if you want any of these items, you're going to have to join my team, and you're going to be really happy you did, because it's so much fun being in our Crazy Crafters team, and we would absolutely love to have you. So Kylie loves her templates. Yay! Oh, we've had a few orders for hang on, I better put the card template link up. Card temp. I've got, someone asked me yesterday, they're like, how do you get the quick keys to put up the links? If you have a Mac, actually you could do it on either PC or Mac, but there is a thing called quick keys or text replacement or something like that. So I have like little acronyms that I use to save links. So there's your little hot tip of the day. I tell you what, it saves so much time. On your phone especially, you can do text replacement and you can go ONW and it's like, on my way. What time is it here? I don't know what time it is for you, Ellen, but here it's 11 o'clock. My husband wants me to make a card for Mother's Day. Tell him he has to go make his own. No, tell him he has to make one every day because Mother's are special every day, not just one day. But look at this. Isn't this beautiful, this ribbon? It is so, so pretty. And that is the new in colors that, yeah, are just absolutely gorgeous. And they come in every in color. So I'm going to attempt and see if it will work with the Bow Easy. It's a little bit thicker, this one. So I'm not sure what sort of bow it will create. Maybe it needs to be a bigger bow, but we'll give it a go, right? We'll try it out. And that's the Purple Posy. I have to get used to all the new beautiful names. Rococo Rose. Whoa, 2:30 a.m. You sound like a night owl like me. And then the Terracotta Tile. Look at that. It's so pretty. Oh, that ribbon. So that's the Scallop Linen Ribbon. And you can only get that if you are a demonstrator right now. So if you want new product and you want it at 20% off, come and join us. You'll have a lot of fun and you'll be so happy you did. I need to get my beautiful new paper. Bruno tried to help me set up this morning. I was barking orders at him. I'm like, Bruno, get me this. Bruno, get me this. Okay, I'm getting all my cardstock out. Oh, I've opened them all except for the beautiful blue. So let's, there we go. Hello there. So I'm going to use these as my base because they're gorgeous. And then we can do an ode to all the new colours. There's plastic in the recycle bin. Who did that? We've just implemented environmental awareness in this office and we have 2 bins, one for recycling. It's taking us a while to get used to. We even have labels on the front saying recycle. So there we have our beautiful, beautiful colours. So we're going to make card bases out of them. And we're going to use our new ink. Oh, I'm so excited. And I just can't hide it. So let's do some chopping. So your card template base, if you live in Australia, it is going to be different to the US and Canada. So please make sure you have my card templates. And what you should be able to do for a card base is literally get the measurements that I've given you on the card template and cut your cardstock in half. And that, my friends, is your card base. No tricky measurements, no cutting off pieces. Literally, you cut your cardstock in half. And that should be the same in any region, that you can cut it in half and that you'll have 2 card bases. If you are not doing that and you're not getting 2 card bases, then please look at getting my card templates because you are wasting a lot of cardstock. Because you want to make sure that you are getting the most out of your cardstock, firstly, and you're saving a lot of time because I'm just doing 1 cut on all of these and getting a lot of card bases. Because all I'm going to do now, once I've cut this in half, is fold them and boom, card. The other thing that you can do, you can cut it in half on the narrow and that will work as well, but it'll just lift a different way. Well, the interesting thing is, Rick, is you basically can use the same template. Oh, I see. Yes, I see what you mean. Would it work? Let's have a look. Yes, I can do that, Rick. Done. I will add that one in, the portrait template, because I use that fair bit for my photography. That's the main reason why I use it. But yes, I will do that. Thank you for asking. Because I was thinking, oh, you just cut it in the opposite direction. No, it's a completely different measurement for the... Oh, thank thank you for asking for that. Oh, yes. Thank you, Linda. That is a very good point. So she's mentioning that the script on the other side, you want to be careful that you cut it correctly. But at the end of the day, if you did cut it the wrong way, then all of a sudden, oh yeah, totally meant to do it that way because now it's going to be landscape. So if you cut it wrong, ready, inverted commas, there's no such thing as wrong. You just go with the flow and go, oh, all right, I cut it that way. It could be landscape. But fortunately, I've done a portrait. But yes, just be careful if you want the words to be a certain way, because these are the designs in the pack. There's some gorgeous designs, and all of our new in colours will be the same. So I think a lot of people were sad about the gingham going. So there's 5 of those sheets, isn't there? Oh, no, 4. So that side and then that side. So that's nice that we've got the gingham back again because it was very popular. And then we'll have it in all of our colours, which is awesome. Not just a few colours, but all. So that's really nice. Now, what else do we need? Oh, some Whisper White cardstock, and then we'll be stamping our life away. We will be in business. So let's bring some of that over. Okay. Now, what I usually do, I literally have not made this card. I don't even know what this card looks like. So I'm creating with all of you here today. All your cards in portrait. Oh, that's nice. Yes, I don't do very many landscape ones, but yeah, I do like to. I do like to try and do some landscape ones because they are pretty. I have no issues with landscape. So what I'm going to do is grab my card templates. I've got the ones that are for me, yes. So what I like to do is I go, okay, so this is my card base that I've cut already, the paper. That's that one there. So that gives, this card templates also give me a visual on how I'm going to lay out my card. So I have the card base, I have my Poppy Parade layer, so I know what measurements I need. And then I know that I'm using this stamp set here, this one here. So what I can do is get my card templates and just measure, like, is this going to be big enough, this layer, for me to use? So I can get all my layers out and see what I have here. It's good to actually have them in order of size. That does definitely help rather than higgledy-piggledy like this. So what other layers do I have here? Oh yeah, this one looks good. And what's that layer? So maybe those 2 there. Yeah, I like that one. So I think this is Petal Pink layer. That one's a new one. So you should get all the new ones emailed to you directly. What's this one here? Oh no, I found a better one. I think this one's better. Yeah, not as close. I like that one. So that's going to go in the middle there. Now I have a little bit of room because if I get my stamp out, I can see exactly where it's going to fit. And this is what I love about these templates, is it's giving me everything I need to get my card ready and giving me all the measurements and allowing me to plan out my card. And then once I've planned it out, it gives me the measurements at the end. It says, okay, you need to cut it at this, 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 this. So it's taking out all that yucky math stuff, all the stress of getting the measurements exactly right on each side. So you're not having to stress out and think, oh, thank you to whoever got a card template. So that's going to be that. And then I want to bring in a, oh, I better turn my sound down. We're getting lots of card templates coming through. Thank you, everyone. I'll turn that down. Good. And then I'm going to come in with this beautiful Free as a Bird, which is also available on the pre-order for demonstrators. So if you want to join, you can add this to your starter kit. And we've got some beautiful sentiments in this set. I absolutely love them. So we can come in with the sentiment here. It's not polymer. I love it when it's polymer. It's so easy. But what we can do, let's have a little look at this one up the top here. because we can stamp. I think that one up there is going to be okay because it's going to miss it, even though it's there at the moment. It's going to be nice. And that one is the world needs more of you, because that's a nice one, isn't it? The world needs more of you. It really does. It needs more of you beautiful people, and that can sit up the top there. Or if we wanted to, in fact, we could do a little thank you, because I love this thank you. It's so cute. Let's have a look here. I'll show you. There's the little thank you, and that can just tuck in here. And we can have a fair bit of white space happening around here or even up here. So you've planned your card without actually stamping it. And then that gives you a lot more confidence before you start creating, because it's like you know where you're at with your card, and you'll see my layers and what I mean, because at the moment you're looking at these colors going, what is she doing? Why is she putting those colors together? But these are just the template bases for you to say, now that you know, no matter what country you're in, you know these are the color bases or measurements that you use for you. So you'll use Gorgeous Grape, Poppy Parade, we've got the Highland Heather, and then the, is it blue? No, I don't think it's Blueberry Bushel, Pacific Point. So then you'll know they're your layers, and get those measurements out, and you will be able to make this card. It'll convert for you. No matter where you are in the world, it will work as long as you have my card templates. That's how it works. It's a converter and a visual aid. And it does all the hard work for you, because now you know you have accurate measurements. So let's put this together in the colors that I actually want to use, because now I have all my measurements. I can follow this and I know exactly what I'm cutting for me. So we've already done our card base. We've already done our first layer. So we're going to have to decide which side we use. And we can decide that a little bit after, once we start compiling everything. Then I need my first layer. So I want my Pacific Point to be Whisper White. And I definitely think we need to do a Tranquil Tide background to match the base and to match the beautiful Designer Series paper. So let's grab our little sheets here that I've already pre-cut. Where did I put them? I'm like, how could they disappear? Anyway, we'll do our white for now while I'm looking around the room. So we'll cut that in the Pacific Point size that I've given you for your region. And chop it. Love it, chop it. We always say that around here. We go, I love that. Oh, chop it. I'm going to do a couple of them because we want to try and do a few of these cards today in the different colours. 6 by, there we go. So it's taking out all of that, you know, I used to eyeball it and then do this and then, who's got time for that? We haven't got time for that. We just want to play with our stuff, not be doing maths. So here they are here. I'm like, they have to be here. Here they are, hiding under Designer Series paper and stamp sets. So one side I had for a card base and the other there, but I'm going to use this for my little background or little matting to my, so I think I'll do it this way first. Yes. And this one, so this is going to be the Highland Heather base. So if you have my card templates, Highland Heather, that was the Pacific Point layer. So can you see what's happening here? I knew all the measurements. We've laid it all out. So we can choose to use the beautiful script, which I'm loving that script, I have to say. And then I've got my card base here as well. So I think we're done with that for now so that you can see more here. And we'll fold that over. Of course, my ugliest bone folder has to be within reach It's like the messiest one. Oh no, here we go. I've got my nice one here. My Kylie one. Yay. Someone gave me that as a gift at On Stage in Australia, which I was very, very chuffed about. There we go. Looking at my nails, I think this will be very nice with Blackberry Bliss. So there we go. We've got the foundation of our card happening here. Now, can we bring in some ribbon? Put it in the background. How pretty. Because, you know, we want to, same with the designer series paper. If you love your ribbon, you'll chop your ribbon. You'll use it. We don't want to hold on to it. No point holding on to it. That's really pretty, isn't it? And it just breaks up the background as well. And it all matches. How pretty is that? Ooh, love it, chop it craziness. I love it. So good. So I'll just chop that there. And I'll just actually see, just for a bit of fun, let's see if we can do some. Ooh, and we've got these too. I just spotted these. We might be able to use them somehow, huh? In the background. That's also on the pre-order. Just want to see if we can make a ribbon out of this, a little bow. I think it might be too stiff, but we'll give it a shot, hey? This is my Bow Easy maker that I ordered from the States. It's a lot of fun, but you do need ribbon that is a little bit flexible. I think we just got an order come. I heard the doorbell and Bruno sounds like he's opening parcels. Oh yeah, I think it will work, but you might need to have a little bit of
delivery.
What arrived?
Blackberry Bliss.
Oh, I was just saying how Blackberry Bliss will look really good with Pretty Peacock. We ran out yesterday.
Let me just put it away.
Thank you.
And this must have been the replacement order.
Oh yes, because I needed some more of that. I ran out of it. Okay, we ready? Oh yes. Look how cute that looks. It makes it look like it's the double-sided. What do you reckon, Bruno? Oh, he disappeared.
I'm here. Yes, what would you like?
What do you think?
Oh, isn't it cool?
It's actually really nice. Anyway, we'll see if we can use it or not. We'll see what happens at the end. It's definitely very firm. Like, it's not as easy to make a bow out of this than others, but it's still very nice. I actually like that a lot. So I'll just snip that and snip that, and then we've got a bow there to use if we want to. We shall see. The jury is out on you. We don't know whether we're using you or not. But I always like putting them away anyway, or you could just sit there and create. Hello everyone jumping on. Yeah, create a few bows. I know people that have done that. They create bows and just sit in front of the telly, feeling like they're doing something with their hands, not wasting time. It's a woman thing, isn't it? We've always got to be doing something. Now, even though this is two-tone, I really like the idea of doing them in the in colours. And the other interesting thing with this stamp set that you may not realise is the leaves here, so these leaves here are actually, you're able to fill them in with this here. And the little lavender, I think it's lavender, someone else can correct me if it's not, but they've got these dual, like a second layer here to fill it in. This one here fills this in, and these two little bits here fill those two little bits there. So just in case you're wondering, and then the cute little dragonfly. And this is a host stamp set, this one, so it's pretty amazing that Stampin' Up! Demonstrators get to order this, because after like when June comes along, you won't be able to order it, you only be able to earn it And you need to, in Australia, you need to spend over $250 to be able to purchase this one. So it's good being a demonstrator. So let's have a look here and see what we can do with our stamping. And I am going to pretty much use the whole colour through the whole thing. Let's have a look here. So I'll ink that up. I might go this way around. Ooh, look at this colour. I'm so in love with this colour. So pretty. Peacock. That's why it's called Pretty Peacock. Oh, I'm missing a little bit there. I probably should have used my Stamparatus for this. So much easier. Stamparatus is the best because if you make any boo-boos, you just go back in and do it again. Now I want it off to the side because I really like that look, not being directly center. I mean, you totally can, but it also creates room for our sentiment as well, which is going to go in. Oh, wow. Look at that. That is such a pretty color. And I've got my chamois here that looks disgusting, but does an incredible job. It's one of my besties. It's one of my Stampin' besties, my chamois. Thank you, Stampin' Up, for the chamois. It's so cool. And I just keep it in my clear case and just clip one side, not two, so it doesn't go moldy. And then we want to come in with our thank you. So I think, yeah, around about there will be good. Now, I'll show you a little tip here before I eyeball it. I will bring out my amazing Stamparatus and show you how to line up sentiments. Now we're using rubber, so we don't, when we're using polymer, we keep this little black mat in, but we're using rubber, so it can go there. Now what I would like to do is line up, so I'll just put it up the top here and magnet that. I've got a bit of washi there, so it's easy to lift off. And I'm going to eyeball where I would like my sentiment to be. So it's around about there, or I could even do it here or up here. No, I think in the middle here. I like the white space up there. We might be able to add some little elements there. So then I just eyeball where I think it would go, collect it, and then we come over to the top here. And what you can do is there's some grid paper that you can use, some small grid paper, and you can see the lines a lot better, but I can see them from here. You probably can't, but I just give it a little bit of a wiggle until I see that the sentiment is lining up with the grid behind it. And it may not be spot on, but it will definitely give you a better, like a straighter image than if you just tried to do it by hand, because I would have been slightly out if I had have tried to do it by eyeballing. So I'll just try that and see how we go. But that, I found that is really, really handy. I saw someone do it. That was the one time I actually missed the Stamp-A-Majig. I was like, oh, I can't line up sentiments properly, but this has been really good for me. So give it a stamp, and then I always know I can go back. Look at that. Oh, is that not the cutest? And then when we layer it, I think I'm leaving it as is. I don't want to colour in any. Oh, you know what? I can show you a technique here. Let's try it. Let's give it a whirl. Just for fun. Let's have some fun. Let's go. Woo! We're really going out there now. Showing you all these things I can do. That I'm sure most of you already know how to do. But anyway. Here we go. See, I pulled it right out for this one. The chamois. Just to give it a good clean. So what we can do with this now is I can move this. Oh, no, that's all right. I thought it had a bit of ink on it. Move this out of the way, and I'm going to come in with these beautiful leaves and see how they look, because they look like they're the distinctive stamps, which is great because it adds texture and yumminess to those leaves. So let's have a look here. So the Stamparatus is brilliant because now I've lined it up on the actual stamp and I can see, yep, that's looking really good right there. Once I've lined it up on my stamp, then I can bring my hinge down, my little lid, and collect it. Collect. Oh, I haven't got my polymer matting on, so I'll need to do that. I should be all right actually, but normally you would have the black down. I'll just have to push a little bit. Now I was thinking maybe I could stamp off, so if you wanted to, I think I might try it. Let's just try it first rather than going straight onto the beautiful image. Let's see what it looks like stamped down. I'll get a little bit of scrap Whisper White from over here. That doesn't look like scrap, but anyway, that will do. I'm like, this is looking pretty good. This is looking like a good piece of white. No scrap. Actually, that's probably better. Let's try it on there. So, just so that we can see the depth of colour that it gives. Oh, not giving any. I think we will need to put the mat down because it's not going to squish. No, it's not squishing. So we will need our black mat to the rescue. See, good thing we tried it, hey? Pull that off. Try and keep it where it was, but I think we'll have to line it up again. Yeah, we'll have to line it up again. Oh, gee. All good. You've all got plenty of time in the day. Hi, Bruno. Hi, Jason. Hi. I love how everyone's just catching up. Big hugs, Alison Okamitsu. Hope things are well with you and the fam. Okay, now let's give it a whirl. Let's test this one out. So I'm just going to stamp it first while it's sitting there. I'll do some inking up. Because the thing with the distinctive is it actually does soften the colour. So I may not have to stamp off in this instant because it's oh yeah, so it's still quite dark. So I think I'll leave it as is now because I've done a stamp off. Although I'm not going to have it lined up now, am I? Because I've moved it over. Let's do some eyeballing. It's dangerous, but I love living on the edge. I can see through. Because otherwise I'll have to clean it. And ain't nobody got time for that. I don't want to be cleaning in between when it's all perfect and ready to go. I'd rather be on the edge to make a mistake. So me. Yeah, oh no, it looks a little bit out down below. Bring it down a bit. Look at me, eyeballing. Got this amazing tool and I have to still make an eyeball. Oh, it looks like there's definitely a little bit of this element. So if you are using this stamp set, there is going to be a little bit that is off on each side because I'm noticing here there's a little bit off there, but then there's a little bit off there. It's not going to be perfectly lined up. See how there's a little bit off that edge, but I think it's going to look pretty good. You ready? It's the moment of truth. Oh, didn't even put my magnet down. Silly Billy. Whoa! No, I'm happy with that. That's really pretty. But next time I'll actually line it up properly. That would be a really clever idea. So let's give that a wipe with the chamois. And that's what I love with the chamois. You can bring it to your stamps that are on your Stamparatus and clean it all off. Done. Dunzo Washington, as Jessie would say. Okay, now we can start compiling. Can you believe it? Oh, so fun. And then we have that. We have the, I definitely want to keep the ribbon. We've got this layer here, and we're going to raise that one up. And can we use our little elements here? What have we got? The faceted dots. Let's see if there's somewhere we can use these beautiful new dots. Ooh, look at them. So pretty. I'm thinking maybe down here we could do some. The thing with these little dots is it's nice having like a little one dot, and then next to it the little two dot. Oh yes. Are we not loving that? Look at this. We're just winging it along. Flying by the seat of our pants. And then our other little element that we're not sure whether we were adding or not was this one here. So what do you all think? Let's take a vote. With the ribbon or without the ribbon? The bow, I mean. With the bow or without the bow? Without. Oh, I'm trying to line it up properly. Actually, I'll stick this one down because we're happy for that to go ahead. That may go ahead. And while you're commenting with bow, no bow, then I'll glue this down. Of course, I had to use to have the lid off this. I'll blame Bruno for that one too. He was crafting here. Thanks, Bruno. Oh, here we go. I'm not sure if you were talking about, this is Soft Spring. Soft Spring. Okay, so that one can be there. Now, what you could do behind this, just to really make this background pop, if you wanted to use your, what's our next layer that we have here? Is it something else? I'm jumping into a conversation. I don't know what you're referring to. So we've got the Poppy Parade. So I'm just showing you a different alternative of what you could do here. But, so you could do Poppy Parade in Whisper White. And then you could have this layer, the Melon Mambo layer, as your designer series paper. And what that does is it just creates another little tiny layer of Whisper White around the edge, which is very, very nice too. So that's another idea of what you could do with layers. So you see how the card templates can help you just with layering ideas, because sometimes it can be quite challenging coming up. Ooh, I think I like this side better. Yep, I'm going for that side. Yep, it feels right to me. Goodbye words. But the next one I make, I can use the words. So it doesn't have to be goodbye words forever. It's just for this one. I love using Tombow because I get a little bit of wiggle room. And, oh, silly Kylie, quick, can I salvage it? Even if I just lift up the sides a bit. I always forget to put my ribbon down. Does everyone else do that? Do it all the time. Good, we've salvaged. As long as we have enough space to tuck a ribbon in there. And this is also what I love about Tombow glue, is you have a little bit of time to pull it apart. Okay, let's tuck that in there quickly. Quick, get in there, little ribbon. That side. And I'll put a bit of Tombow under there. This is Kylie winging it. This is so typical me. But I'm sure there's a few of you out there that have done the exact same thing. Please tell me I'm not alone. You're not alone, Kylie. Here we go. Surgery is in progress. Save the ribbon. I might have to chop it a little bit because it's a bit too big to tuck under. There we go. I think the surgery is complete without ripping paper. I'm telling you, half the time card making is just winging it. I love that you guys get to see this. Seriously, this is legit me creating all the time. I'm like, quick, fix that mistake. Quick, fix that mistake. Yay. And then we'll stick that down again. Do our surgery so that it stays in place forever. And you stay there, Mr. Ribbon. Yay. Salvaged. The other way that I could have done it is just chopped it on the edge, but I don't actually like having it not tucked under. Look, it's so much nicer when you tuck it in. Now, it's a bit raised there, so we can, if we wanted to, we could put some little bit of glue here, and I might do it this time because I want this to really stay in place. I don't know how secure it is on that side, but it is going to be glued over. So now, if I was going to add the bow, this is where I would add it. I'll show you here. So I have it this side raised, and then I've got my little bow here, and that's where the bow would go. So let me have a little look here and see what I'm vibing. I know lots of you said no bow, but the ultimate decision comes down to me. Even though I did ask you. So let's have a look. I actually, look, it is very pretty. This is very me without the bow, because I'm so, like, I end up creating cards that people are like, oh, that's a great masculine card. And I'm like, ah. It wasn't meant to be masculine. But I think you're right. I think it becomes too busy with the bow. I'm going to go with your consensus, and we're going to stick it down because it is very chunky. It does take over the whole card if I use the bow. So let's do that. Oh, sorry, I've got my dimensionals that are happening here. Brenna would use another 5. Yeah, you're like me, Rosemary. I was like, oh, bow, maybe. But anyway, in my next card, I'll try it with a bow. Yeah, I liked it with the bow too. But we'll do it without this time. Brenna wants the bow on. He's like, do it, do it. All right, the bow's going on, people. It's doing it. He yelled out from the other room. So we need some glue dotties, and I would actually put quite a number of glue dots on this one because it's quite thick and chunky, so you want to make sure it's got plenty of adhesive. Oh my goodness. Check it out. We've used all our elements on this. Isn't this exciting? We've used our ribbon. We've used the new faceted dots. We've used our beautiful Pretty Peacock ink. How exciting was that? Seriously. Like, amazing. And then what we can do for the inside, I think Jessie's used all our beautiful inserts that I've chopped up for her. I did give her permission to do it. But the inside cutting is your Poppy Parade. So that will give you an insert for your cards. And it's nice having the insert because then you can do a little bit of dressing up on the inside. You can use a little bit of the leftovers of your designer series paper. So what you could actually do is the piece that's left over, the strip, so we could cut this and just have like 3 strips that become or even 2 strips that become the inside and decoration for the envelope. So we've got our envelope here. So I'll show you what you can do. This is the extra bit piece that was left over. So if you chop that in half or thereabouts, it doesn't have to be absolutely spot on. Just straight. Straight's the main thing. Not crooked. And you can, of course, do it even smaller again. But what I'm going to do is on the inside of the card, I'll have a strip here. That will go with the front of the card. And then I'll just snip the over bit. There we go. I like leaving a little bit of a line here, bit of a gap. It just creates a little bit of a exciting addition. And of course you can go smaller than this, but I like that. It's really creating a little bit of a scene there. And then for the envelope, there's a few things we could do here. We'll see if it's long enough for the strip here. Ah, yeah, so at the base here we can have it there, and then how much of it will, yeah, so it gives it like a little lip accent there. Let's try that. And then all of a sudden everything is being used and is looking beautiful and matchy. Like if you receive this with the envelope and the card with the insert, look, it's just so beautiful. There's no way you could replicate something like that other than handmade. And I'll use my snips actually, because I like even my snips are disappearing in this room. I'm blaming you for everything, Bruno. It's actually me. It really is me. And Bruno's really good. He'll put everything away usually. So it was very unusual that he had the Poppy Parade later. And that, my friends, I love snipping. People say they don't like fussy cutting, but I'm like, I love it. I find it like relaxing, like colouring in. I go into like, relax mode. So let's glue this insert down and our beautiful card. Because why should the inside miss out, right? You love your matchy. I love my matchy too. And there we have it. Look at that. So you can head over to my blog, because as soon as I finish this, I'm going to do all of the in colours in the exact same design. And it's going to be a welcome to our brand new in colours and all these brand new beautiful coordinating amazing things here. Ribbons and faceted gems and all the rest of it. So I'll just go to the full screen so that we can get an awesome picture together with my new card. Yes, we did it together. So thank you so much. I forgive you, Bruno. So the interesting thing is with what's happening at the moment, so we've got these beautiful new products that are coming. As I mentioned to you, you can get those by signing up right now. I think we've had 4 new team members directly to me this month, which is really, really exciting. And they've done it pretty much because they know that there's going to be a lot of things that they want from the annual catalogue. So they want to get their hands on everything, and I understand it. It's like, if you can get 20% off an item, why wouldn't you join? So no matter what country you're in, please consider joining, because you will get a discount. And if you can no longer reach the quarterly minimums, which are around $125 per month, if you find that you can't reach them, then you can just come back as being a customer. It's no big deal. Oh, thanks, Mum. Hello there. Mum's been watching. Just saw you. So yeah, it's a really good deal. The sign-up deal is a really great deal, and you get $66 for free in your starter kit plus free postage. So it's just a really awesome opportunity to get the new things. There's 1st of June, there's a lot of things happening. We also have had announced, in case some of you have been waiting, especially my lovely customers out there, or ones that are thinking about getting retired products, there are not going to be any discounts on any of the retired products. So you need to start shopping, because there's not going to be anything discounted or reduced. So if there's something that you genuinely want from the annual catalogue that we have running currently before the end of this month, well, now's the time, because there's nothing else coming. There's nothing, no sales or anything like that coming. So definitely get your last chance items, because they'll be gone at the end of June. Also coming up, there's 2 things that I wanted to announce. Firstly, there's Shelley's kit that is coming on the 15th of May. And that is a big deal, because it's paper pumpkin, and we don't have paper pumpkin in Australia. So that means it's a really cool opportunity, because the US and Canada, who always have paper pumpkin, you need to be a subscriber to get Shelley's paper pumpkin kit. But here in Australia, or the rest of the world, we can purchase the kit as a standoff, once off kit. And we don't know if paper pumpkin will ever return. We don't know if it will become a subscription, or maybe just an offering here or there, like what they're doing this time. But we are really, really excited about this kit. So please keep an eye out for my emails. Make sure you're signed up for my newsletter so that you don't miss any updates. And be ready on the 15th of May to get your Shelley kit, your Shelley paper pumpkin kit, because it could run out. It really could. I know we have talked about Everything is Rosy, and I am in shock that Everything is Rosy is still around. So if you haven't got your Everything is Rosy, get that too, because I'm telling you, it is the most beautiful, beautiful kit. And it's like a medley of products. I'll put the Everything is Rosy kit. Where is it here? Oops, no, don't want that one. I'm giving you the link for the Everything is Rosy, yes. And then the newsletter, if you want to sign up for my newsletter so that you don't miss out on any updates, and then I can give you all of the latest goss and the news, that's that sign up there. And I also have the Everything is Rosy tutorial. So if you want to have a look at our tutorial, we're in the process. I've come in this morning and I've seen some cards that Bruno has made for our tutorial. Oh my goodness, it's so beautiful. He's done a fancy fold and it's really beautiful. So there's a lot of nice stuff. I've done about, I think, 7 or 8 different projects for our tutorial and our class that's coming up. And you can sign up for our Everything is Rosy class as well, so that you can go into the draw to win a prize. So if you sign up for the class, that's there. All of these links will be above or below if you're watching the replay in YouTube or Facebook later on. And the Shelley kit, someone said, what time can we order it? We have no idea what time that is going live. Maybe there's a reason for that, because they're so worried it will just run out. So yeah, we will keep it up to date. No, so you can't see anything. It's all top secret. But I know it's beautiful. I'm so happy you got it too, Deb. Yeah, I think there was a lot of demonstrators that were like, oh, I don't think I want to get it. I'm like, hello, we'll get to use it this month and it will give joy to so many people in our lives. and we get to play with it straight away. It's awesome. It makes us use it when it's a month only thing. Whereas if we have it for a year, it just sits on our shelf. We look at it and pat it. This way we get to use it, and it's really, really exciting. So you're going to absolutely love it. The class, the tutorial, amazing. And yes, so Shelley Kit, that's coming out on the 15th. And then there's also something very exciting happening on the 13th of May. It's our Stampin' Up! 10-year anniversary. Ah, yay! So I'm going to give away some more gold bins. So do hashtag gold bin to go in the draw, my 10-year anniversary draw. And I'll draw the winner on my anniversary day. There might be a few winners like last time. There was 3 winners last time. So get hashtag gold bin, and I will look out for all of those hashtags, and we'll announce a winner on my 10th or our 10th anniversary, because Bruno's included. He's so part of this, and it's Jessie's 10th anniversary too, because without all of us, we're a team. Without all of us helping each other, it wouldn't be where it is today. So that's really exciting. Hashtag gold bin. Yes, very exciting. So I think they were the main things. Did I forget anything, Bruno Bertucci? Shelley Kit, gold bins, my 10-year anniversary, retiring list. Make sure you get all your items that you want to get. And remember, if you want new product or you want a 20% discount, please think about joining, because you can get some really good deals when you join up. Really cool things. Happy Stampiversary. Gold bin. Yay. So thank you for being here, everyone. Thank you for watching our creating today on Flying by the Seat of Our Pants. I'm very, very happy with our card today. Thank you for all your help. And remember, you can mix it up. Take the bow off if you want. Oh, if you want a Bow Easy, by the way, I don't know if I've got a link for the Bow Easy. I don't think I do actually. But anyway, if you head over to my little extra store, the Kylie Bertucci store, I'll have all the links there later as well. But you can get my bow maker from there. Yeah. Oh, thank you all very much. So good to see you all here, and thank you for helping me create the card today. We're using our beautiful new Pretty Peacock. I'm in love with you, Pretty Peacock, and I love this stamp set. Oh my goodness, that is a must-have. Soft spring, and remember that only demonstrators are able to purchase that right now on the pre-order, and 1st of June, all demonstrators miss out on ordering it. So if you're a demonstrator, now is the time to make sure you purchase this, because after that you have to earn it. With every $250 order you get host rewards, and you can get it with a host rewards. So get it now, get it on the pre-order, or join and get it in your starter kit, because it's gorgeous. Thank you all very much. We shall see you during the week. I'm sure we'll have lots of videos, lots happening on YouTube, lots happening here. But my usual live will be the same time, same place here next week. But there'll be a lot of things happening. So please follow us. Click on the follow button. Follow us on YouTube. Check out our blog, kyliebertucci.com. And we shall inspire you to create, I am sure. See you soon, everyone.